In the summer of 2026, India erupted. One leaked exam set off the largest youth protests the country had seen in years. This is how it happened. It begins with an exam called NEET, the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test. In India, if you dream of becoming a doctor, this single test decides your future. On May 3, 2026, more than 2.27 million students sat for it, the biggest entrance exam in the entire country. For most of them, years of study and their families' hopes came down to one paper. The pressure is almost impossible to describe. And then, the unthinkable, the paper leaked. A chemistry teacher in Sikar, Rajasthan, noticed something chilling. Up to 120 questions matched material already circulating before the exam. This was no outside hack. Among those arrested were people the testing agency itself had trusted, a professor working as an official translator, and a headmistress hired as a subject expert. The body responsible is the National Testing Agency. The very system meant to guarantee fairness had been broken from the inside. On May 12, the agency cancelled the exam outright. For over 2 million students, months of preparation were erased overnight. A retest was set for June 21, but the damage was done, and trust was already shattered. In the weeks that followed, at least 12 students died by suicide. For their families, a dream had become unbearable. Grief hardened into anger. How could the country's most important exam fail so completely, and who would answer for it? Then came the spark. India's Chief Justice, Surya Kant, made remarks comparing certain youth to cockroaches and parasites attacking institutions online. He later said he meant people with fake credentials, but for a generation already hurting, the word stuck. So the youth took the insult and wore it like armor. In May 2026, a communication strategist named Abhijit Dutt launched the Cockroach Janta Party, at first, as pure political satire. Dutt's idea exploded online. What started as a joke became a movement, spreading across Instagram and pulling in a massive following of angry, organized young Indians. The cockroach became a symbol of resistance, proof that a generation dismissed online could rise up in the real world. On June 28, a respected activist joined them, Sonam Wangchuk. Alongside 6 students, he began an indefinite hunger strike. His demands were simple: the resignation of Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, compensation for the families of the students who died, and a real debate on accountability in Parliament. The government stayed silent. By day 19, Wangchuk had lost over 9 kilograms and could no longer stand on his own. Still, no one came to negotiate. Instead of talks, the police came. On July 18, they removed him from the protest site and admitted him to a hospital. 2 days later, tens of thousands marched toward Parliament. They were met with tear gas and baton charges. Dozens were injured, and around 70 were detained. Footage of a senior officer striking a young woman spread across the internet, and the anger only grew. Today, the sit-in at Jantar Mantar goes on. The government still hasn't formally answered the protesters' demands, and India's Gen Z is not backing down. This story is still unfolding. To follow the events shaping our world, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.